Scientologists convicted of fraud. A French court has convicted the Church of Scientology of fraud, but stopped short of banning the group from operating in France. Two branches of the group's operations and several of its leaders in France have been fined. The case came after complaints from two women, one of whom said she was manipulated into paying more than 20,000 euros, or about 18,000 pounds, and I don't know the exchange rate from there, in the 1990s, but I bet it's still a lot. A Scientology spokesman told the BBC the verdict was all bark and no bite. France regards Scientology as a sect, not a religion. Prosecutors had asked for the group's French operations to be dissolved and more heavily fined, but a legal loophole prevented any ban. Instead, a Paris judge ordered the church's celebrity center and a bookshop to pay a 600,000 euro fine. Alain Rosenberg, the group's head in France, was handed a 2-year suspended jail sentence and fined 30,000 euros. 3 other leading members of the group were also fined. Now, the other take on this story comes from the Daily Mash, which is a British version of The Onion, I think. Church of Scientology guilty of acting like a church. A French court's decision to fine the Church of Scientology for making outrageous promises based on absolutely nothing last night sent shockwaves of fear through the world's major religions. As the Scientologists were fined £500,000 for claiming eternal happiness was based on handing over a lot of money, and that the human mind is engaged in a constant battle with insane aliens, Catholics, Protestants, Muslims, Hindus, Jews, and Buddhists all began the search for a truly outstanding lawyer. A Vatican spokesman said, if every Catholic that we've lied to about virgin birth, miracles, limbo, and heaven, and we're talking billions here, decides to sue us, we're going to have to sell all the artwork and quite a lot of the gold. It goes on, but I think we've got callers left, so...